Welcome, dear one. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for taking this time to inquire into the most important questions of life. Who am I? And what is it about me that cannot die? If you are watching this video, perhaps you already sense that you are eternal being. Not just a body that we carry around for a while. And perhaps there is a longing inside of you to deepen this connection and your experience of it. And this is exactly why we meet here today. The beauty and the purity of our meetings. Our true self cannot be taught or studied, only experienced. It is what we are, therefore non-dual, without separation. I think separation is one of the most painful experiences on this earth. When we lose someone or something we really care about, or in a more general sense, the separation from happiness, love, peace. All these things we long for so much all of the time. We long for them because it is our true nature that we want to realize again. For a while we enjoy this illusion of separate self that is on some kind of journey, growing, learning, gaining new insights. But with that also comes the experience of loss, lacking, suffering, because it is the nature of all things to pass. And there comes a point when this separation becomes unbearable. Or by grace, something announces itself inside of us. An intuition or curiosity that there is something that does not die, pass, or even suffer. This is the beginning of awakening. We always are love and peace and truth. It is all there is. So any separation from that feels painful because it is not natural. Why is it so hard for us to see when we are in this body? Because we carry around us this physical sheath that creates a visible boundary or distinction. And not only us, it is around all things. And so they appear to be separate and passing. And this is all the perception we give credit to, though we can perceive much more. There are cultures who pay much more attention to this ability to perceive being beyond matter. And as a child, perhaps you could also sense it. But when we grow up, we are conditioned to not listen to this inner voice or intuition, but to drown it with so much outer noise, distraction, and activity. So much so that a lot of people are afraid to meet the silence, to sit and do nothing, to meet the present moment as it is. But when we finally concede ourselves away in, we know that it is what we have always been longing for all our life. That all we need is already inside of us. And don't let this just be words. Let it never just be words, but your own experience inside of your own heart. So I invite you now to this short, very simple but effective meditation or moment of self-inquiry. If you like, you can close your eyes, but it is not needed. It only helps if you are easily distracted by outer stimuli. And begin to turn your attention inside. You may focus on your breath moving through your body, in and out, up and down. And already you may notice that your body becomes soft and your mind calm. Make the effort not to follow your thoughts, whatever they say. You are allowed to take this moment just for yourself. And whatever you need to sort out or figure out can be done later. To be in this present moment, we have to let go of thoughts and become completely empty. Because thoughts is not what you are. They are a passing phenomena of the mind. And apart from solving practical problems, rather distracting, and they often cause unpleasant emotions. So right now, let them go. Meaning, do not pay them any attention. This can be challenging because perhaps we have never done this before. We may hear these words, but by habit still give them to the mind. Think them rather than be them. But as such, they can never be fully alive. So if you are struggling, you can even say it out loud. You can watch a thought and say, thought coming, thought going. Notice the place from where we are observing the thought, the space in which they arise. It itself has no thoughts. It just is. There is a calmness about it. Everything appears inside of it. The thoughts, but also the emotions and the bodily sensations. And if we do not identify, they have no power, no life. They simply come and go. This place of observing is not empty as in dead or boring, but it is full of peace that lies at the core of all of existence before anything else came. name, form, identity. And these are not just abstract words, but come and see for yourself now. What is observing thoughts, emotions, sensations? This I is not bound by the shape of this body. We can say, this is my body, but not the I that is speaking. Really hone into the sense of peace that is here, in this place, when all the walls and defenses have come down and we simply are. It did not come from anywhere, and it can never go. It is at the core of all beings. And when we sit together in silence, it becomes palatable. And sometimes there's not even needed more than this. Just sit and be still. Do not follow your thoughts. Do not worry too much about it. Asking questions, following the mind again, as in, I don't get it, what to do next? How can I take this into my daily life? This creates duality again and separation. A separate I that needs to do something when it is what we already are. So I invite you today to abandon yourself completely, without fear. To spend more time here. The more you do this, the stronger your experience will be. And it will naturally guide you to what to do next. Trust is key. And to persevere with lightness. And the knowing that what is calling you is good, benevolent, and intimately yours. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Share it with anyone else you think can benefit. And if you like, subscribe to my channel so we can stay connected. All my love to you.